Hold up, I am on my way. I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. Here we go.
Hello, crafty friends! Welcome to Crafty Vlogmas Day 18. I'm your festive host, Mommy Lala, and today's episode is all about adding that special handmade touch to your holiday gifts. We've got a fantastic craft project lined up. We'll be diving into the world of DIY Christmas packaging and envelopes. And who better to guide us through this crafty journey than one of the creative force behind PF Crafts, the wonderful and talented Gemma Bolado Lobrigo, or Lobrigo Bolado. Gemma will be showcasing PF Crafts' exclusive dies and die cutting machines, helping us discover how to make our holiday presents truly stand out. From gorgeous envelopes to festive gift wrap, get ready to unleash your creativity and add that personalized touch to your gifts. Make sure to check out PF Crafts on Facebook and Instagram at PF Crafts by GBL. Of course, all these links are in the description of this video. You can also explore their fantastic products on Shopee at PF Crafts Shopee store. Gemma and I will be guiding you through the steps of creating festive envelopes and unique Christmas packaging. So let's make our presents extra special this holiday season. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to Mommy Guide Inc. for more crafty Vlogmas episodes and creative content. Hit that notification bell as well so you don't miss a moment of the crafting fun. All right, crafters, let's make this DIY Christmas packaging and envelopes episode unforgettable with Miss Gemma of PF Crafts. Get your crafting supplies ready and let's dive in. Okay, first time on Mommy Guide Inc. Let's all welcome Miss Gemma. Hi.
Hi, Miss Lala.
Hello,
Good
hello.
evening.
Good evening. First and foremost, maraming salamat, Miss Gemma. Okay, guys, I've been asking Miss Gemma years to guest.
Sorry.
Finally, she agreed to come in tonight. Ayan. So, Miss Gemma, let's just see who are in the chat. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, and of course, hello everyone, says Vives. And 1 week to go, says Rich. Yes, 1 week to go, and it's Christmas, right? And Susan, hi, San. Hi, Mommy Lala and
Then,
Gemma. Ayan. Hello, lovely people. Happy Monday, sabi ni Wims. Ayan. And everybody's saying hi to everyone. Ayan. So we're back with Miss Gemma. Okay. So yes, guys. So if you have been the first time I actually saw PF Crafts and their products, okay, sobra akong na-amaze at natuwa, okay? So I actually knew PF Crafts first, the product, before the owner. So it was later on in one of their events where they had a booth that I actually got to meet Miss Gemma. But then, how did PF Crafts started in the first place, Miss Gemma? Where did it all start for you? Were you always crafty? How did it start po?
uh, I've been doing crafts, like I love colors.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I had Angel, I really want to make a scrapbook for her. It
Mm-hmm.
so happened that I'm so busy, I couldn't do it. And then when I resigned from work, I said, oh, it's my time. I think I can do it now. So I go to the National Bookstore, Art Bar,
Mm-hmm.
but some of the things that I want, I really couldn't find it.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we have
Same.
our own likings.
Mm-mm.
And then, since from then I'm selling online, from perfume, clothes, bags, and then here, who knows, I'll
Mm.
be crafting really.
So it started out more of course, the same thing for me, Miss Gemma, right? I started scrapbooking because when I had my first child, Sam, I said
Yes,
I wanted to document her life, right? Syempre,
correct.
as new moms, we wanted to like every movement, every milestone, we wanted to document it. But then eventually, so Miss Gemma is not just crafty, but she also has a very entrepreneurial mindset, right? So you started selling handmade stuff that you actually made po.
Sometimes resell, the
Ah,
usual online.
so you get talagang entrepreneur, 'di ba? Hindi kailangan gamitin yung ano. So you can buy and then you resell, right?
Oh,
Okay, so since you couldn't find them, okay, so what happened when you couldn't find all the things you wanted?
searching through the net,
Mhm.
marring Google, I found, oh,
Mhm.
AliExpress that time.
Oh, Ali,
I'm
oo.
buying from AliExpress and the H-Gate.
Mm.
Then I found out the sizes are so small.
True.
It won't fit really.
Mhm.
So I search and really study if I could make my own.
Mm.
So I started with their own design to be in the bigger size.
Mm.
And then when it clicks, so I just give my own layout then with the help of
Mm.
a friend, of
Mm.
course. Because
So
I don't
from
do the layout.
Yeah, but you're the business mind behind the ano, no? So you found so sometimes that's how business is, right? So you find the disconnect, right? So you find what is lacking in the community or in the industry. And by chance, because you couldn't find it, so you said, okay, I'll be the one to actually create it. So that's how it started. When was this, Miss Gemma? What year was this?
That's 2017. So
Wow.
at first, I was with our dining table, small dining table, reselling dice from
Oh, okay.
AliExpress, the silver ones, the
Uh-uh.
small sizes. And then it came up into now I consume the two house and sometimes I put my stocks in the warehouse.
Oo. So,
So that's how big PF Crafts now.
exactly. So, guys, so the pandemic didn't stop PF Crafts from growing, right? So even though there weren't events happening at that time, PF Crafts continued to grow. As Miss Gemma said, they started out with her dining table. And now they have two stores. Okay, one was not enough to house all the inventory that they have. Yes, so every time Miss Gemma has a new product, it's like everybody is like, oh no, mine two, mine three, mine four, mine one, right? So by the end of the hour, everything is sold out. So that's how fast her products, sell. Oh, actually, we wanted to showcase to you some of the products, or a specific die cutting machine. Yesterday, it was still available. Now it's sold out. But we will talk about that a little bit later, right? So it started with a dream, with an idea. Okay, and then you pushed it forward with the help of a friend, right? So as you said, so you created your own, right? So why purple? Okay, if you don't know, guys, okay, we will show the case. We'll show them Miss Gemma, right? Okay, so by the way, this is the Shopee of Miss Gemma, but we'll go through that in a little bit. But first, let's go to this one. Okay, so you will see here, these are actually some of the dice that Miss Gemma has had in the past. Okay, these dice, guys, have been with me since she started 2017. I think these were with me the year after. Okay, I think I found Miss Gemma a little bit, maybe several months after she opened, because at that time I started my own handmade artisanal products also, right? And I was looking for packaging because, like those who make perfume soaps, we all buy from the same local supplier, so our packaging somehow looks always similar, right? So I wanted to look a little bit different. And so I found out yung dice ni Miss Gemma and said, oh, this is great. I don't need to buy and I can personalize it, right? So if you can see, you would see that one thing really stands out with these dice. They're all ube. They're all purple, right? So why purple, Miss Gemma?
Because purple is my favorite color.
So
And I am fascinated with the colors of a mermaid. As you may notice, every time I make a sample, I
uh-huh.
always do the mermaid theme.
Ayan, ayan. Like what she's
And
showing you
this
right
one,
now.
again, this is a mermaid scale.
So you like purple and shades of purple.
I love
Okay.
colors.
I love
Really.
colors in general, but then
Uh,
you said you
my
wanted,
favorite is purple.
because since Miss Gemma is such a very just has an entrepreneurial mindset, so she said, okay, probably I need to have, like, when you see her dice, it's
Yes,
hers,
ah,
because everything you see, as
because
you
in the
said, Miss
market
Gemma,
it's
right? You
silver,
started with reselling dice, and those dice were silver ones, right?
silver ones.
Yeah, so but that won't make you stand out. Even if you say, okay, I want to have my own size. So inspiration, you made all those dice in the market as inspiration, but then tweaked it and made it your own by coming up with a size that you feel the market needed, and then turn them into purple,
Yes,
right? So
with
is
the
that
own
the reason why
packaging.
PF? Okay, what does PF crafts mean, by the way, Miss Gemma?
Earlier, I said I started reselling online. So it's
Uh-uh.
purple fashion.
Okay.
I can remember I still have the kids wall where I sell clothes for the babies, where
Yeah.
Angel is my model
Oo, at saka yung
during the time.
hairpins. I remember
Hmm.
the hairpins.
Yeah,
Uh,
hairpins,
yes. Keychains.
anything,
Yeah.
bracelet.
Yes.
It's like the
So
Pandora,
yeah,
like the
so
Pandora bracelet.
okay,
I
so
used to do
PF
those.
in the beginning was purple fashion. How about now? Does it mean a different thing now? Or is it the same
It's
pa rin?
because I focused on crafts na. So I made
Mm.
it PF. Still the PF is there. If in time I feel like
Ah.
selling again, so it's still within the house, the PF.
Okay. So it became more of a more kumbaga, inclusive, right? Because PF is just purple fashion. So what if you don't want to sell something about fashion, right? So you want to sell more other crafty stuff. So it became more okay, inclusive. So PF
PF
crafts. Okay,
crafts.
so now it's PF
Exclusive peg
crafts.
PF,
All right,
yes.
so guys, okay, we'll hold on with that and let's go check out the other chats. Okay, the comments in the chat, of course. Sammy Pai is putting down some of the links. Okay, so if you guys are not yet connected to any of the people that you see here, then you can kindly connect with them. Sammy is putting down the links. Miss Wims is saying, okay, where is Miss Wims' comment? Okay, it's over there and it's super big, so we'll make it a little small. Okay, Mommy Lala, will you also be making money envelopes? I need some easy tutorial. Yes, meron kaming papakita later ni Miss Gemma, Miss Wims. Yes. There you go. And of course, Sammy saying hi to everybody and putting down the links. Hi, Sammy from Miss Wims. I buy dice from Miss Gemma's shop. I thank you naman, Miss Vez. Also, Miss Vez is also a crafter entrepreneur. There you go. And Miss KM, hello, good evening. Hello, Sis Gemma and Miss Lala. Good evening then, KM. And of course, we have Batchmate Marie. Hello, sexy talaga.
Si
Gemma,
Lala.
kaloka. Naloka ako doon. Gemma and everyone tonight. Kaloka to si Marie. For my first purchase, mine all agad. Grabe. I can
Correct. That's
imagine, Miss
true.
Ves, kasi ganyan din ako before. Sobrang sulit ng dice ni Miss Gemma. Mura at di tinipid. Okay, I can attest to that. I'll show you in a little bit, guys. Okay.
Solid.
Yes. Okay. What does Miss Noralyn Lahot mean? Novalyn Lahot mean? Ito po 'yon, guys. I'll show you. Okay. So, we will be okay here. Okay. So, these are the dice of Miss Gemma. Okay, if you can see, they're very sturdy. They're not flimsy. Okay, so if you are going to use this dice for business, which most of us actually who buy from
Yes.
Miss Gemma are actually in one form or way are using it for business or for personal use na medyo we need a little bit more of mass production. So sturdiness of the die is very important, 'di ba, Miss Gemma? Okay, so this is some of the examples. Okay, I'll show you. Miss Gemma, what is this?
So that's the mirror box. I call it mirror box because it
Mm.
is intended for the mirror die.
Yeah, so meron po kasi siyang
Lemon
parang
is for crafters
mirror
who
on
are
the wall,
creative.
'di ba?
Yeah.
Oo.
You
Meron din
can
po
use
ako
that. You
no'n.
can repurpose
Yeah, so I also have that mirror.
on the
Oo.
wall.
Yeah, so I will show you what I did dito later on. And then we have, of course, as I said, the really one thing, okay, before I bought all of these things, marami na ako nabili kay Miss Gemma. I started with yung pang invitations.
Yes.
Right? So yung mga pang decorate sa invitations kasi yun yung mga first few dies ni Miss Gemma. And then
Yun ang
eventually
ano
it
nun eh,
grew.
boom.
Oo. So this one, Miss Gemma, this is for what?
That's the gift bag. You
Yeah.
can
So
use that for gift bags, party favors, or
yeah.
just the gift. No.
Correct. And it's big, guys, ha? Okay, so maybe they're like interested to know like how big are these? If only I can find my ruler. Okay, there you go. All right. So I don't have my T square right now. So centimeters ito, guys. Okay, so like this one. Okay, so kapag yung actual box itself, it's going to be 15 centimeters. Okay, so that's how big it is. And the width of the box, okay, finished box is about 12 and a half. Okay, 12.5 centimeters. So that's how big the box is. Of course, this one is the handle, right? So it's really very nice. So if you have been following me on Facebook and Instagram and this show, you have seen me make so many variations of this for different occasions. Last Christmas, Halloween, Valentine's, lahat na ng occasion, Miss Gemma, ginamit ko tong mga to. All right. And then you have your
The mini version of the gift.
Oo. So kung may mother version, guys, may baby. Diba?
Like
Oo.
mommy and me.
Oo. So ito, isang die lang siya. Buo
In a
na.
A4 sheet.
Oo,
Yeah.
A4 sheet. And then ito, isa din sa mga very useful and
Yan.
favorite ko.
Ampaw.
Ang
The
pau,
mini.
diba? Oo. And this one,
That's for passport, ticket holder. For
passport
invitation.
for invitations. Okay, mamaya papakita ko guys sa inyo. And then this is the, of course,
The pillow box.
pillow box. Okay, so if you want
That's
to
the
make
light version.
yes, so you just make two, di ba? You just like a two. Okay? And then, ito yung, I've had this forever but didn't know how to do it. And then eventually, Miss Gemma told me, oh my, ito na nga pala yung mga pang gatefold. Okay, so if you're doing invitations,
For
okay,
the
so,
flap.
yes, so remember yung trifold? Okay, so siya yun, okay. Or dual fold, pwede din. Okay, and then of course, ito yung super duper, okay, favorite ko. Every time I do an invitation and it's this size, you know how it is when we do invitations, the envelope is our issue, right? Because most of us want, like, our clients want liners, right? And then, so the liners sometimes aren't, perfect. Right? You can see na ay it's really handmade kasi crooked, hindi pantay. But with this die set, 'di ba? You always have the perfect okay set of, envelope, and then merong insert, okay, may liner. And then of course, ito yung isa pang sosyalang money
And
envelope ni Miss Gemma. 'Di ba? Ang ganda, Miss Gems. Oh, 'di ba? Okay, so let's show lang muna. Okay, so on my side, guys, so pakita ko sa inyo ano yung itsura. Okay, so this is yung bearer box ni Miss Gemma. As you can see, okay, remember, you can change the cover, Miss Gemma, right?
yes,
Oo,
you
so
can make
after
it
the box,
solid.
yeah, so you can, like, this is, 'di ba? This is one. Okay, and then if you want,
Okay,
this is another one,
that's
which I will
another.
create later. I will show you how I made it later. Okay, and then this is the one that after die cutting, you can turn into a, box. Okay, so normally, minsan, maski manipis yung paper, Miss Gemma, kaya. Basta hindi siya madaling mapunit. Okay, this is a parang,
Even two
tapos yung,
sheets, three
yes,
sheets,
two sheets.
single cut.
Correct. And then I just put a bit of thicker base so that especially if, let's say, it's just very lightweight but it's kind of big, so this is okay. And then this is examples of, the ang pao, right? So these are just regular, solid paper that are very nice. Okay, and then this is one of the smaller ones for the bag. And then this is the invitation for tickets. Okay, so this I just die cut them in different colors so you can see how nice it is. And then the other one that's meant to be like for
That's
a trifold, I tried to turn into an
yeah,
envelope also, Miss
yeah.
Gemma, right? So there you go. So there's a smaller one, there's a bigger one, right? And then if you want, just the regular one, and then you can add this on to, and it looks like this, right? Okay, so ang daming variations that you can come up with. And recently, I created the invitation for somebody in the US. So they wanted the parang Hawaiian theme. So ito yung insert. Actually, the insert, okay, KM Heartmade helped me with the design. Okay, and then ako na yung nag-put together. Okay, so this is a collaboration project with KM. So ganyan, 'di ba? Very very elegant nung nung invitation, right? Okay, and then these are examples of, if na-die cut na yung para dun sa money envelope na may, okay, scallop ang edges. And of course, this is some of the pillow box. Okay, these are just some of the many awesome dies that Miss Gemma has. And today, Miss Gemma is gonna showcase one of her newest, okay, dies. So pre-order ito. When coming, Miss Gemma?
Hopefully ship this week.
Ah, excited. All
As
right,
it
okay.
says,
Okay,
it
so
should be
Miss
shipped
Gemma,
out on
sige,
Friday.
show them the coming die. Ayan.
So, yeah, here. This is a gable box. Remember
Mhm.
the Happy Meal?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
ayan.
it's like that. For
So
party
how big
favor.
is it, Miss Gemma?
This one, wait, I
Like,
don't
let's say
have,
the finished gable box. Kasi some of the manufacturers, like for crafters, they have, but it's super small. It's
it's
like
like 2 by
only
3.5.
2 inches. Oh, and then the width is 3.5. Oh, that's big.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Okay, so there you go. So, is it gonna be available for those who didn't pre-order, Miss Gemma?
If in case there's extras, because
Mm.
as these are mass production, I have a minimum quantity with the factory.
Mm, mm. So, but then again, since everybody's like getting two, three, one, right? So
That's just the
sometimes,
perks of being in our group. If you're in our group,
yes.
you get the discounted
Okay,
price.
so talking about the group, what is the group, Miss Gemma?
So the group is, it's named PF Crafts.
Okay, where can we find the group and how can they join?
Just search it in public. PF Crafts and then join.
Okay, it's on
But
Facebook po,
please
no?
answer the questions. It's
Yes,
just
of
three.
course. Yes, that's for safety ano lang naman. That's our usual question on. It's on FB, guys, right, Miss Gemma?
Yes.
Okay. So, pakita ko lang muna, Miss Gemma, okay? So, of course, you need to connect with PF Crafts. They're on Facebook and Instagram, okay, as PF Crafts by GBL, okay? But the Facebook group, okay, where you get to have first dibs, okay, for everything that is coming, new arrivals or restocks, okay? Or if you have questions about the dice that or the products that Miss Gemma has, the community is super awesome. They're willing to share, although most of the people there are really in business, right? So they do and use the dice for business, but they're very much willing to share, even sometimes, the images that they use or how they do it. It's a very fun and very helpful community. You go
Community.
to PF Crafts, okay? It's a private Facebook group, but to join, it's free. You just need to answer several safety questions. They're very easy. Okay. And then you get accepted into the group. And then, of course, may mga konti lang na mga rules, which is very common in, most
FB.
private groups. Of course, the Shopee is PF Craft Shopee store. All right. So going back, Miss Gemma, let's go back to your awesome die. Okay. So, okay. So it comes with two dice po. Yung isang set.
Oo.
Okay, so parang
Two
you have a
cups.
left and a right,
Each die,
ganon.
yes. Each die fits A4. One A4 sheet.
Oh, A4. So another issue yan, Miss Gemma.
Like this. Like this. Yeah.
Ayan. So that's an A4 paper. Okay. So most die cutting machines, Miss Gemma, even in the market for crafters, okay, normally it's hard to find, or if it's quite expensive to find A4 die cutting machines. Okay. So how are we going to be able to cut that? Maybe you want to show them your machine. Do you have it there na po? Ayan. So while Miss Gemma is getting her machine ready, okay, so guys, most of the dies that I
Should I
showed
open
you,
this?
yes, ayan, sige, ayan, Miss Gemma, ayan, nakikita niya yan, yan. Okay, so again, di ba, since Miss Gemma knew the desire of the community to have a more affordable die
Yes.
cutting machine, but we want something that can hold A4 and can also change in terms of the pressure, Miss Gemma, right? Especially
Yeah.
when the 3D
Realistic
embossing folders
dice.
came in, right? So, what are you showing us now, Miss Gemma? Okay, this is the machine, no? Kaya lang out of stock na. Do you have a sample there? Your machine? Personal machine, Miss Gems. Wala kang naka-open.
Oh, wala.
Wala siyang naka-open. Alright, so, okay. So, guys, for
Actually,
those
wala akong ano, lahat is sold out.
sold out,
Wala
oo.
nang
Pati yung
binenta.
personal niya nasa-sold out. Okay.
Sample lang, oo.
Oo. So
Na
guys, a
binigay
die
ko
cut
din po.
yeah, so a die cutting machine for those who are coming in or probably who are here who are not crafters. So a die cutting machine is what you need to come out, with the cuts like this, right? So you put the paper, okay, and then you put it into the machine. Okay, normally it's squeezed, okay, and pressure is placed in it, and then it comes out already cut like this, right? So you do need that cutting machine, okay? But then Miss Gemma has come up with her own, again, purple din po, yung kanyang machine. Alright? So, let's show them, Miss Gemma, yung iyong shop, okay? So that they can, alam ko sold out na yung A4 mo, Miss Gems, but is
Oo.
there a way for them to pre-order, so that when it comes back for availability, they can order? Sa
I will
grupo
try
pa rin?
to.
Ano, kaya, Miss Gems? Ayan, tignan mo. Ino-open na nga ni Miss Gemma.
Inopen ko na.
Ayan, yay! I-open niya na. Ayan, nakita na natin ang unboxing. Isama na natin. Ayan,
Yeah.
guys, look at that. So, that's
So
the
this is
enclosed.
the,
So
this is
may
the
kasama
platform.
pa.
Yeah.
Ano yung kasama, Miss Gemma? Ulit,
This is
ano
the
yun?
base. Like the
Oh, okay.
oblique,
So, that's,
the thick
okay. So,
one.
yung una, Miss Gemma, ulitin natin, hindi namin nakita. Sorry. So, the first is the manual. Okay? It comes with the
Oh yeah.
manual.
It comes with a manual.
Okay. So, yan yung itsura ng machine, di ba? Ayan.
Simple. Very simple lang.
Yes. So, hindi high-tech. Okay? So, easy to understand.
Mhm.
Okay?
And
So
I really
there.
do.
Okay.
And
And
then
then
we
it
have
comes with
the
the
base,
base
the base
plate.
plate,
Yes.
the
So
thick
the nice
one,
thing about
flat
that
plate.
base plate, guys, it never warps, promise. Okay. And then what's next, Miss
And then
Jem?
of course, the two clear plates.
Cutting plates. Okay. So
Yeah.
those are two clear plates.
Ano lang
Ayan.
natin. Open natin.
And those fit. Miss Gemma, may A4 paper ka dyan.
Yes.
Oh, yan. Pakita natin na kasya talaga siya. Alright, so look at that A4 paper. Okay,
That's
and
pala
that is
color,
an
no?
A4 cutting plate, guys. So, really look, it's really big. Okay?
May
So,
allowance, may ano
there's
siya, allowance sa sides.
yes, there's even an
Kaya ganyan
allowance.
yung A4.
Okay, there you go. So, if we put a die, the gable box die, Miss
Yan, parang
Gemma,
gusto ko magpatuloy. And this is how
wag.
you use it.
Baka
Like
merong
that.
gusto bumili. Wala sila okay, yan. So, there you
Yeah.
go. See? It fits. Meron pang allowance on the side.
Yes.
Right? And
And
then you
when you're
just,
going to cut,
uh-huh, you just put it inside na. If you feed mo siya dun sa
oo.
machine.
So, kunwari
Yan.
may handle na siya.
Correct. Because removable handle yan eh. Yan.
Yes.
So, you'll
I-feed
just
mo
push
lang
it
siya.
inside.
Yan. I-feed mo siya dito.
Yes. And then you start cranking.
Roll mo.
Okay? The handle. Yes.
Mm-mm.
And then it will push
Tapos
through na, guys. And
kunwari
then,
lumabas na siya dito.
yes.
So,
And then you see a dial on the side on the
this
screen, no?
one,
So the dial is to
this is for the height.
press or for the height so that if you
Oo.
need more pressure, less pressure, right?
And depending on the dies and material you are using. If you're gonna use
Exactly.
the thick dies,
Uh-uh.
you have to adjust the setting.
Adjust. So it's very easy to, maski walang manual. So Miss Gemma, how much is this awesome machine?
So this is 8788.
8,780.
788.
Oo,
For me, it's affordable.
yes, very
You know that how much the
because
machines
before
are
the normally yung 8,780, Miss Gemma, that
for
is just for
income.
the small one, that the small die cutting machines, guys. So for the 6 inches ganon lang na width normally. This is an A4, so therefore it's up to like 8.5. Okay, kaya niya yung gilid or 8 and no, sorry, that's letter size. This is 8 and one third, I think, or 1/7, something like that. Basta A4. Okay, kasha. Right? So it's nicer and better. But the thing is, guys, sorry to say, that machine just went out of stock. Yesterday, meron pa. Okay?
But we
So,
have ongoing pre-order. So join our group so you can get the discount.
okay, so guys, that's the thing, right? So although there's a Shopee, okay, shop for PF Crafts, okay, in the Facebook group, okay, PF Crafts, you can actually pre-order there. Okay, so
Yeah.
normally Miss Gemma would post, okay, opening for the next order, next batch.
Yeah.
Okay, so when she does that, make sure to put mine and then you tell them how many. So let's say mine two, mine one. Yes, believe me not, even if it's this kind of tools, some people buy more than one because they use it for business, right? Or they use it for events. Okay. So Miss Gemma, this is your Shopee store. Okay, guide them through it. What can they see? How can
For
they
example,
order?
this one.
Okay, what is that one? Okay,
You
let's
see
show
that in
you.
the happy
Okay.
birthday.
Aha. Oh, 'di ba? Ang ganda, layered. Okay. So
Now,
yung dice
ito,
niyan sa'yo.
you know the inspiration from this?
Aha.
Remember the Crycat, the Cameo,
Yes,
where you
yes.
can personalize and really customize.
Aha.
This advantage of the A4 machine, of the die cutting machine,
Aha.
is that you cannot customize. You have to have your die.
Yes. Yes, yes.
And now we have this 3D, which
Oh.
is very useful in
So
the
you have
cake.
the dice for that for cake toppers.
Yes, now you can make it even
Okay.
on the die
I-
cutting machine, even
i-
if you don't have
electronic die
the
cutting machine.
electronic
Okay. So
ones.
Miss Gemma, is this available in the store right now on Shopee or on in the group?
It is available on Shopee.
Okay. So, nandito siya, guys. Okay.
All the on-hand items are posted in our Shopee.
Okay. So
And
the
then
thing
the
is, so
pre-order,
I was trying to look for the die cutting machine. Miss Gemma,
mm,
we can't find it anymore. Sabi
no,
niya
no,
out of
no.
stock
If it's
na.
sold out, it won't appear.
It won't appear. So this is it, guys. So this one, right? Tama ba to, Miss Gemma? The preferred. What is
Ah,
this one? Topper dice. Is this the
yan.
one?
Yan,
Okay.
that's the
All
same
right.
one.
So guys, for example, this is the one that Miss Gemma just showed us. Okay. If you go to Shopee, okay, it's between 700 to 1,050. Because it would depend, right? So let's say she has happy birthday, she has rainbow, she has bag shaker. Oh, the one that you can rip
This one
off.
is the shaker.
Oh, that's nice. I've been looking for that. Oh, nice.
So happen I don't have the glitters and
Oo.
sequins.
Ah,
I
'di
just
ba?
punch.
So that die is the one that can be found here, the big shaker.
Yes.
Okay, there you go. So yan
And
pala
again, this
yon.
mermaid. Look at
And
the
then you can
color.
just decorate the cover, no? Okay. O so go
Put
back tayo.
everything you need.
Oo, sige siya. So tignan pa natin. And then you have the small shaker and then you have a boy or a girl. So so far ito pa lang po. So depending on the item, it will be between 700 to ano ngayon,
One, two.
1,050. Alright, so yun yun guys. So add to cart na kayo. O, nag-live selling na. Okay, add to cart. Okay, so yan guys. So again, these are cake toppers. Okay, so if you are, personalizing stuff. Speaking of
Mm-mm.
which, Miss Gemma, my question for the day, do you like personalized gifts? All right, can you please answer in the chat and tell us, do you like personalized gifts? Because if you
Yes.
do, okay, whether you like making them or, getting them, okay, please put them in the chat. All right. So going back, okay, eto po again is the Shopee of PF Crafts. So as you can see, they don't have just dice, okay? So Miss Gemma, I see papers, I
Mm-mm.
see some cutting plates.
So
So
that
what are the different kinds of things that they can actually buy in your store? As I'm
is a
scrolling through it.
one-stop shop. As
Okay.
you can see, we have supplies for notebooks like the binding machine and the wires.
Oh,
If
so
you
you
want to
even have the binding machines.
yes, also the binding machine. It
Okay.
comes in 3:1 and 2:1 size.
Okay, and even here, oh, so for those who are crafters, there's a paper trim and score. All right, so you have to go through. Okay, kumbaga binge watch. Okay, the Shopee store. But again,
So, whatever you need.
if you want
Mm.
more questions, let's say you see something on her store and probably what is this for? I don't know what is this for. What do you use it for? Right? So best to is to join the
So,
PF Crafts Facebook group because there you can ask away. Just always be kind though. Okay, and people will be willing to help you
oh,
out. Okay, there's some questions in the chat, Miss Gemma. I will just go through them. Okay, yes, Sammy said, check out Miss Gemma's store on Shopee, PF Craft Store, Shopee Store. And
mhm.
Marie is saying, I have dice from Gemma. I don't think anyone here hasn't bought from Gemma. Yes, but but
Thank
I
you.
don't think everybody. Okay, so our friends from the US or other countries maybe have not, okay, gotten hold of it. But hopefully soon, maybe Gemma is going to be able to ship abroad. Why not, right? If there are all orders, I'm sure things can be worked out. Okay, most affordable die cutting machines are 6 by 6 inches. Okay, so we'll talk about that in a little bit as well.
5 by
How much
6.
is that die cutting machine? Ayan, so it's 8,788. Tama ba, Miss Gemma?
Yes.
Okay,
But if
eight,
you join
but
the group, you'll get discount.
yes, so there's a discount in the group. So we won't tell, you have to go to the group. So absolutely it's discounted. But then again, guys, pre-order. Normally we do pre-orders there, right? So and of course we have Zayshell. watching from Palawan. Thank you so much po for dropping by. Ayan. And Anne Brown, are you from the Philippines? Yes, Anne, we are from the Philippines. Both me and my guest tonight, Miss Gemma, are from the Philippines. Thank you for dropping by. I pre-ordered that whole set, said Vess. It will allow you to make cake toppers without electric cutting machines.
Correct.
Absolutely. Right? As I said, I think that's what makes Miss Gemma and PF Crafts always, become bigger and bigger because they're always innovating. They always listen to people. What do you need? What is needed that is not there? Right? So not everybody can afford to buy a Cricut, a Cameo, but you can probably buy a die cutting machine. Right? So to come up
Definitely.
with the need that you want for, you do want to put up, cake toppers as part of your business. So Miss Gemma and the company has already put up several. Okay, I'm sure they are putting up more. Kamusta kayo? Oh, you know how to speak
Okay.
Tagalog? Thank you so much, Miss Anne. Are you by any chance half Filipino, married to a Filipino? Okay, please put it in the chat. Thank you so much for dropping by. We would love to check you out after this. I love making personalized gifts, said Miss Vest, especially hand stitched travelers notebook inserts. Again, guys, if you have not checked out Miss Vess's channel and her Instagram, please do so. She is also not just a crafter, she also has a crafty business as well, personalized business. Okay, so KM, love my purple dice. Di ko ma-let go. Yes,
Why
very
won't you?
rare that people actually de-stash. And of course, Tatiana. Hi, Tatiana. Good morning to you, my friend. Thanks for dropping by. And of course, Rachel said, huge fan of PF Craft. Several years back up till now. Same here. Ang hirap, Miss Gemma, paki-pronounce mo ang pangalan niya. Zayshell? Zayshell?
Michelle. Yun na lang, Michelle.
Oh, Michelle.
Si
Okay,
Michelle
Michelle pala.
yan.
Okay. Ang hirap ng name niya. Na-stress ako. All right. Thank you so much, Michelle. Okay. Again, guys, the best way first to have a preview of what, PF Crafts has in store. Check it out. Okay. But they do have a physical store. Are you open? The physical store, is it open daily, Miss Gemma? Or more
Actually,
of
it's your house. It's a house.
mm-hmm,
But you can drop by.
office hours?
Yeah.
Okay.
And of course, you have to chat first before you go there. To
Okay.
make sure there's people in the shop.
Okay, because they're so busy packing away all the orders, right? So, if, and of course, the physical store is quite far. If you're in Metro Manila, it's in Santa Rosa, Laguna, right? Yes.
Yeah.
So, we will put. I think I put the link or the details for that one if you do have. But the best way to actually get the stuff you want from Miss Gemma is through Shopee and join the group. Okay, because it will just be sent to you, no problem, as long as you follow the payment details and all of those things. Okay, Anne said my sister-in-law. Okay, let's make this a little
Oh,
smaller. Okay, is from Bohol. I love her and we plan to visit the Philippines. Awesome. And if you are planning to visit the Philippines, maybe you want to do that in February because we're going to have a craft getaway in Boracay, quite near Bohol, right? So if you are a crafter and interested in, having face-to-face crafting with all of us, then you can join us there. But there's actually also a virtual version of it. And of course, hopefully we can have Miss Gemma over there as well. All right, so let's do this, Miss Gemma. As promised. Oh, nawala yung iyong overhead.
why?
Oh no, baka naubusan ng battery.
No,
Let
it's
me
not.
check. Okay, so Miss Gemma is just gonna check. Okay, what happened? Maybe ano lang kami, papasok lang siya ulit. Maybe you can bring it out, Miss Gemma, and in again because the video is gone. Ayan. So while Miss Gemma is trying to fix her overhead, okay, so I will, okay, show you, okay, this one. Okay, let me go back to my solo first. Okay, and my overhead cam. Okay. So, while Miss Gemma is trying to fix her overhead, Miss Gemma, tapos ipasok mo po ulit. Same thing, no volume, no audio. Mute lang po dun sa audio. Okay. So, There you go. Miss Gemma is coming in. So that I am crafting with Miss Gemma tonight. Again, guys, if you have questions, okay, you can easily go over to PF Crafts on Facebook group. Just, answer that very short question, maybe 2 to 3 questions only, and then you'll get admitted to the group. There you go. Okay, so Miss Gemma is going to first time that you will see this because this is still pre-order. I think it's gonna be sent to those who pre-ordered. I think I'm one of those. Okay, this week. All right. So first time that we will see it. Okay, live na magiging box. Okay. So Miss Gemma is going to do that one, and ako naman po, I will show you this one naman po. Okay, so I'll try to assemble some of the, this is the box, okay, the mirror box. Okay, so, and then I made it into a shaker. Okay, and then I will just decorate this one. Okay, si Miss Gemma naman, ayan, i-assemble niya na. Alright, so these dies are so easy to assemble. Right, because it's already scored. Okay,
Mm.
it cuts, and it
It's easy
also
to fold.
gives you the scored lines as well. So it's a no-brainer. You just follow the scoring
Okay.
lines, right? So like this one, okay? So this is one of the dies, and this is another cover. I just added acetate. Okay, so you can see there are already scored lines. See, Miss Gemma is already folding, and I'm going to do the same thing. So that's how easy it is. Okay, I think Miss Vess was the one who asked if there
You can
will
keep
be
on.
envelopes, money envelopes. Miss Gemma, Miss Wims, this is an example of the money envelope that Miss Gemma has as a die. This one though cannot fit in a 6x6 die cutting machine. You really have to have the A4.
It,
Okay. And by the way, we forgot to mention that you have an electronic die cutting machine as
yeah.
well, right?
It's
So
in
Miss
order
Gemma has.
also.
Yes, but again, sold out also. But she's already accepting pre-orders for it. Okay,
Join the group.
join the group for the pre-orders because you can't do pre-orders on Shopee because in Shopee automatic once it's out of stock it gets removed in the post. So you can't even like try and look for it. Okay. So, but you can always ask for availability and pre-orders in the Facebook group. Again, it's PF Crafts. Okay. So now you can use either a liquid glue, but for me, really, because I want it to be really secure, I use double-sided tape again. Again, it's up to you. What is your preferred way of, doing things? But for me, especially if it's an order, okay, if it's for a client, I make sure that it will never, you know, um, really call this be dismantled. Okay, so I always make sure that the most what do you call this, the strongest adhesive I can find. Okay, actually liquid adhesives are quite strong, but there's a
But easy.
drying. Yes, there's
Yeah.
a drying time, right? So if I'm in a hurry, which is most of the time I am, so there you go, right? And then there's even a
See?
slot already. So how
Done.
perfect is that? Oh, see, done na si Miss Gemma. All right. So this one, guys. Okay. So as I said, if you want to have liners, remember this came with a liner already. Okay. So this is the die for the envelope. Okay. And then for this one, okay, then you just where is the liner for it? Hold on.
Likod pala ako.
I'm looking for it. Okay. And then you die cut your whatever paper you want for the liner. So this is it. Okay. And then you can just insert like so. I think I made like 300 invitations for like this and I finished it in about like half a day. I mean, of course, everything has been printed, just the putting together. Okay, that's how fast it was. Because it's so easy to, die cut. Because this dies really, okay, even fibrous paper, it can cut it. But especially this kinds of paper that, are like textured or like fabric. it can still, cut through it as well, right? So there you go. Ayan na, tapos na yata si Miss Gemma. O, pangalawa niya na. That's her second one.
Blue.
Yes.
I added blue.
Yes. And yes, sounds exciting. Yes, and I hope you can join us. And Tatiana said, I see your award from ECAM. Yes, it's over. Where's that? There. It's over there. Charan! Yes, I was in ECAM and this is says most creative. Thank you so much again, ECAM, ECAM fam. Yes, and here you can see, okay, this is a gift for my golden birthday this February from Miss Wims in the chat. Yes, she is actually an artist. Ayan, Miss Wims. So you can buy the die and then you can always create, you can even personalize these envelopes, Miss Wims, right? So you can just use regular, maybe watercolor paper, and then after it's been die cut, then you can paint, right? You can paint the envelopes and then they're super personalized, right? Because Miss Wims can paint eh.
Okay.
So ayan. So ayan na. Look at those awesome colors, right? And this one also, okay, all you need to do is assemble like so. And then you can decorate. Ayan na, i-decorate na ni, okay, Miss Gemma, her gable box. Okay, ako din. Okay, I will try to decorate this one. Okay, again, this one is I'm not even sure if I got the shaker materials from you. Could be.
No.
Hindi ba? Hindi ka ba nito? Yung ganitong klaseng colors?
Hindi.
Hindi.
I
Hindi ko
don't
na
sell
maalala kung
them.
kanino ko nabili. Okay, so but the thing is, I just added acetate and then foam tape on the sides and then added all the shaker materials and then added another, acetate. Now, if you don't want those white things showing, you can always cut, coordinating paper to cover it. Kung napaka-OC nyo, that is possible. But for me, that's fine, right? So there you go. And then because it's for Christmas, right? So Christmas doesn't have to be the usual colors now, right? So you can use now, there's a trend now where, even if it's Christmas, you don't always need to use red or greens, okay? So even, pastel colors like this can be, and then, these are scrap papers, right? So I just stamp on the scrap papers and then we'll attach them like this one, okay? So I will use okay, not this one because that's gonna take longer. Where is my okay glue tape? Okay, so this one so that it's faster. Okay, there you go. See how easy that's why I love PF Crafts dies to start with, because it makes it very easy to mass produce stuff, right? And even if you're not mass producing, these dies are super fun for crafters as well. Ayan. Nasaan na ba ang foam tape? Ayan. So I want to add a little bit of a dimension, so we'll put there. Ayan. So si Miss Gemma, what is that? The one that you're putting on the gable box for
So it's like
birthday?
mermaid team Christmas. As
Ah, see? Okay, being true to herself, of course, there has to be the mermaid thing. All right, because Miss Gemma really loves this mermaid stuff. There you go. Nice shaker box cover. Thank you, Miss Wims. Oh, I recognize that money envelope. I received one from you last year. See, I told you, Miss Gemma, I've been using your dice for almost,
thank you.
since when I started live streaming, especially for events like Valentine's Day, Christmas, Halloween, right? Because those are the times where you actually need to give out like gifts or package something, right? Tokens. So I really love, okay, there you go. See? Oh, gorgeous. Perfect. Ta-da! Merry Christmas. So sometimes you don't need to buy, the packaging. You can make it your own, right? So it can be this one, or if I want, I can change it into this cover. So a different look, right? So this was more like intricate and this is more like geometric. Okay. And if it's like a boy, then we can probably just change the color of the cover. And we have fish stick. Hi, Philip. Thanks. Good morning to you. Thanks for dropping by. Yes, this is Philip. Okay. Philip, what is again the name of your YouTube channel? Sorry, I haven't put it in Nightbot yet, so I couldn't share it yet. But maybe just not the link, just the name. It's okay. There you go. So again, guys, all of these things, okay, are actually available on Shopee at PF Craft Shopee store. If it's not there, it means it's partially or probably out of stock for now, but you can always make a pre-order for it and by simply joining PF Crafts private Facebook group. Okay. So but their Facebook or Instagram, okay, links or name is PF Crafts by GBL. Okay. But of course, you want to be part of the group. Okay. So all the links are in the description of this video. All right. So let's bring back Miss Gemma and I. So almost finished na si Miss Gemma. Okay. So I'll show you again some of the envelopes I finished. Okay. And then these are the smaller ang paos. Okay, so if you can see different colors. Okay, ang pao for those who don't know, that is a Chinese word, and that is I'm not exactly sure if that's the direct translation, but for us we say ang pao is where we put money.
Money.
Okay, when we want to give out money as a gift or as a token, right? So you can put it like so. Okay, so something like that, right? So can also be for gift cards, 'di ba? Or store cards, right, Miss Gemma?
Yeah.
Mm.
I
Ayan,
know
so
someone who used that as a packaging for the small die cuts.
oh, 'di ba? Yes, if you buy. And normally before when I buy from Miss Gemma, it will always have a free magnet or a free keychain and some of
That's
the free
beautiful.
papers that she has. So maybe of course you have a die cutting machine, you probably need paper. So she also sends you like as freebie
Swatches.
sometimes, yes, swatches of the papers that you might want to use. Okay, so this is basically what we have right now. Miss Gemma, maybe they want to see. Okay, exactly. Ayan na. So your different takes. Ayan. So same sentiments, right?
Yes. Merry
Okay.
Christmas.
All right. So where'd you get yung mga pinang-decorate mo, yung mga ephemeras? Are those printed by you or are those from sticker
That's
packs?
what I want to emphasize. So
Mm-hmm.
like this one, this is the regular, the
Okay.
white.
So plain one, yes.
This is what we use in doing the invitation, the KUWAF 250 GSM.
Ah, okay. So you have that in the store also. Quaff.
Yes.
Okay.
And then, if you have your own paper pads, paper packs, you can use it. But if you
Mm.
want your own theme or your own pattern, you can just print.
Because it's just
So
A4,
this one
no?
is printed. Yeah.
Oo.
I just print it in KUWAF and
Mm-mm.
then cut.
Okay, cut with
For this,
your
for
dice.
this one, manual, as in scissors lang.
So you just printed those images also and then
Yes, oh.
fussy cut them.
For the circle is a die cut na. Para
Ah,
maganda naman, para malinis.
all right, there you go. Okay, what days are you? Okay. So, ayan. Thank you so much, Miss Gemma. Ayan naman. So, as I said, di ba, yung akin ay ito naman. Yan. So, ito. Ayan, madami nga. Actually, hindi ko lang na-assemble yung iba. Ang dami ko pang i-assemble. Again, these are just some of the many. Ang dami po kasi talaga. I have, like, here at the back, you don't see it lang. But if you've seen my my craft room tour, you would see that there's one ganyan. It's all purple dice. It's all PF crafts. From the very small dice up to the, the big ones. Okay, but again, may mga bago pang parating. So, very excited for that. Okay, so let's just check on the chat one last time. Okay, there you see, let me see. What days are you on? Okay, Miss Anne, for the whole month of December, I'll be on daily because I'm doing Vlogmas, right? So that simply means I'll be here from December. I was here from December 1st till normally December 31st. But since I have a guest coming in when they're December 31st, is because they're on the East Coast. So it will be January 1st for me. So I'll actually be live streaming daily for 32 days. Right? But my normal live streaming days is every Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Philippine time, 8 a.m. EST time if it's not daylight saving time, 7 a.m. CST. All right. So those are my weekly live streams. And of course, I do have my conversations with Lala where I do what do you call it? Podcast, video podcast with amazing people from all over the world talking about things that resonate with crafters and moms at heart. There you go. And hello again, fish stick. Okay, so with that, thank you so much, Miss Gemma. Di ba, hindi naman mahirap? O, di ba? Hindi ka naman mukhang kinabahan. O, di ba? O, Miss Gemma, last time, okay, invite them over to PF Crafts. Tsaka baka ano
So
yung mga events.
everyone, yeah, okay, go on.
Go ahead po.
Ah, okay. So everyone, if you want to start your own business, those moms or anyone who's at home who wants to earn a little, maybe you can join our group and start your own craft journey.
Okay, so
Just
there.
a printer, cutter, and laptop, you're good to go.
Mhm.
There's a lot of products in the shop that you can use.
Exactly. And guys, the community I said is the best place to go because if you have questions with what kind of printer should I
Yes.
buy? What
What
kind of
happened to my
ink? How do I
ganito?
do this? How do I do that? People are always willing to help out. Okay, tell you where to do it, how to do it. So, it's a very awesome community, right? So don't take my word for it, go there and experience it yourself. All right. Again, Miss Gemma, thank you so much. And I hope that this is not the last time. It's the first time, but I hope that we can have you back again. Uh,
Okay.
all right. So with that, thank you so much everyone for joining me and Miss Gemma tonight. It has been such a beautiful and wonderful time with you. And for the first time that we have had Miss Gemma on the show. Thank you so much again, guys, and hope that you have a wonderful rest of the day, morning, noon, or night. And see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow I go live with Mr. Moderator Paul Duncan. And since he is not a crafter, we are going to challenge him to create a Filipino parol. Will he be able to do it? Watch out. 9 a.m. tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much again for joining me and Miss Gemma tonight. And please don't forget Craft Getaway 2024. Registration is out. Just go to mommyguide.com/shop and register. You have several kinds of tickets there, from the free to the all VIP pass. Bye. See you tomorrow.